Hold on one second, y'all. Let me get some things in order here.
What happened to the fingerprint cards? Oh, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. It's happening.
What happened to
It's
them?
happening.
It's
Oh
the
my God,
cover
look
up.
at this.
What's the
What happened
cover
to the
up?
fingerprint cards? You know when you take the fingerprints off the evidence and all that? They were destroyed that same year,
Yeah,
2012.
absolutely. Diddy
On
was in on
whose
that.
orders? The firefighter said someone in LAPD.
LAPD.
Okay, so not you or anyone on your team, fire department. Combs' lawyer, Diddy's lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, said, I am going to object to all of this. Can we have a sidebar? Ooh, I
Because
bet you
now,
freaking do want a
yeah,
sidebar.
hell yeah.
Oh my gosh. I have to retweet this. This is one of those moments you got to retweet.
They're about to reveal all this shit.
Fingerprints destroyed.
Hold
And
on.
because you know what else always gets destroyed? Just all kinds
Just like the evidence, the photos of the evidence during the
of stuff in the
raids,
Diddy trial, the Biggie
just like the investigation and the footage, just like that man memorized the license plate.
investigation, all kinds of stuff in the Tupac investigation. I think
Hold on, I'm sorry.
both unaliving weapons went missing. Definitely one of them. What happens to them? Why they all go missing?
Mm-hmm.
Fingerprints destroyed in Diddy trial. Arson investigator
Lisa.
says
Diddy's
fingerprint
orders,
cards were destroyed by LAPD regarding Kid Cudi Molotov Boom Boom Porsche
And there was never a trespassing. Like,
incident.
there was never, like, Diddy was never formally trespassed. That he was never served with a citation for trespassing. See, that cop could have advised Kid Cudi and said, "Hey guys, since nothing was stolen, this is more like a trespass. Do you want to formally trespass Sean Combs?" And Muscuddy could have said yes, and then Diddy would have been served with a citation for trespassing and formally told that you're never allowed to be on this property again. But they didn't do that. They allow all this stuff to get swept under the rug because Diddy is one stop selling all of them drugs. That's what I think.
Now, Diddy's lawyers do not want it to come in that
Yep.
probably the LAPD was
That's right,
working with
Avid.
Diddy. Because look, who ordered those fingerprints from the Molotov Boom Boom to be deleted, to be destroyed? The fire department says, somebody from the LAPD.
Why do you think they didn't want this
But
shit
not
televised?
you or anyone on your team. Mark Agnifilo, no. No, objection. No, y'all cannot talk about the LAPD destroying evidence. No.
No, you can't do that. Not the same LAPD that killed Nipsey Hussle.
No. Because remember, y'all, this is 2012 is the same year it happened. One new update.
Why would they destroy the evidence?
2 minutes ago, CNN.com, partial female DNA profile found on bottle in Kid Cudi's Porsche.
Here's what we're going to find out. None of these major media sources are going to put in their articles that the fingerprint cards were destroyed the same year. Just like none of them pointed out how many drugs were in that man's house, specifically during the raid. The doggone blue and pink and yellow pills, the black straw with the white powder that was found to be cocaine, the 9 pink ecstasy Molly pills, the 5 whole and 5 partial Xanax, the 6 white and 10 whole Xanax, the all the shit down to the penny, that none of them ever made it known exactly what was found in that man's house. And I lost track. The list is longer than what I just mentioned. They only mentioned high heels and baby oil. But I guarantee you, none of them are talking about these pharmacists writing prescriptions in random people's names. None of them are going to ever say anything about the FBI not taking any photos. And you never hear anything about surveillance tapes being taken during that raid. Not once. Because these motherfuckers are telling you they have covered for this man for decades. And now they have no use of him. So they are hanging him out to dry. But they going to get hung out too. All the big dick deviants. It's up. It's up. Guarantee you, because and that's why he won't take a plea, because he's saying if I go down, all you motherfuckers are going down with me. And if he take a plea, he gonna take a plea for everybody.
And the fire could have spread to the surrounding vegetation.
I'm telling you,
The fire inspector told jurors that the arson attack on Kid Cudi's Porsche was targeted. The bottle used was a 40-ounce Old English malt liquor bottle that was filled with gasoline and a designer handkerchief.
Now you know that was a nigga.
Which ultimately made the boom boom less effective and limited the damage to the car. The fire smoldered out and didn't cause damage that it was intended for. So the intended damage didn't fully happen.
I done got hot. These motherfuckers, they about to get found out. And the reason, and see, while the government is prosecuting Diddy, they are also part of the cover-up. These attorneys work for the feds. The same feds that didn't take pictures during the raid. Yep. These the same motherfucking feds who let this man hop a jet and leave the country with his family and delayed their raid because they knew he was leaving the country. And they were like, oh, we're going to let him leave the country and then we going to raid his house. But there were so many arrestable things in that house. They could have arrested that man last March. That's what's fucked up. They waited until September to arrest him when they went in his house and they saw all of them drugs. I mean, I just mentioned half of the list. But I played you guys the video where Armand Wiggins quantified what was in that house. And he was under the assumption that Diddy was in the closet doing all these drugs himself. No, that nigga was a drug dealer. They showed all those pictures of those drugs that were in his hotel when he got arrested in September in New York. That was distribution quantity. But you don't see that in the news, though. Welcome to the breakdown. Shit. And they're taking a break now so they can scramble because some one of the attorneys asked for a sidebar. The defense asked for a sidebar. They're taking a break now so they can scramble and figure out how the court is not gonna look like complicit in all this shit. That man, that police officer said he saw the black Escalade leave Kid Cudi's driveway and then later saw it drive down a hill. He memorized the license plate, ran the plate, and it went back to Bad Boy Records. Yet he suspected there might be a gun in the car, but never put out a bolo on the vehicle. Never had anyone go to the home or the address where the vehicle was registered and do an investigation on the vehicle.